Hey, what's going on, dude, guys? It's Daisy and Devin, and we are back with another video. Now, this is the final video of today, and yes, it's bright out, even though this video is probably going to be going up around 7 o'clock. For the East Coast, it's pretty dark. For you guys on the West Coast, it's still like afternoon time-ish. But the NASCAR race has finished. In the background, they are talking to the crew chief, who is Alan Gustafson. And if you guys don't know who Alan Gustafson is the crew chief of, he's the crew chief of Chase Elliott. Yes, that's right, guys. Chase Elliott has won his third race of the season. And to be honest, he really deserved it. I mean, he held off the likes of Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson, who at one of the Mile and a Half speedways earlier in Chicagoland had a fantastic finish. And Kyle Larson, honestly, if he had gotten around Kyle Busch, like he said it in his interview, like if he had not let Kyle Busch pass in the last stage, he would have probably gotten to Chase Elliott, and Kyle Larson would have probably been in the next round. But now two likely favorites are out of the championship, well, the Elite 8. And before they get to the Final Four, the four drivers that did not make it to the cut were Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, and the obvious one, Alex Bowman. Nobody even expected Alex Bowman to win the race. I did not expect Kyle Larson to win this race because Kyle Larson was in the back of the car, but he took that car from the back of the field to third place. If NASCAR had a driver today, he's your obvious favorite. 40th or 39th to third place, and he had a chance of winning that car. And that car has not been tested. They literally cited during the race that was their backup car for every Mile and a Half speedway, and it's never been tested. It's never been updated. Imagine if it had been updated, it would have probably done bad. Who knows? But to be honest, Chase Elliott, I'm proud of Chase Elliott. It's his third win of the race. I mean, 2 weeks ago he won his second race of the season at Dover, and now he wins the final round in Kansas and moves on to Martinsville, where he was very, very good last year, up until a certain Denny Hamlin took him out. But that was completely last year, and Denny Hamlin's already out of the championship. So Chase Elliott does stand a good chance to win the championship, guys. I mean, like, I gotta really say to you guys, Chase Elliott has a very good chance of winning the championship. And if he does, that's going to be, I'd say it would kind of be a shocker for me. Because even though Chase Elliott was, like Chase Elliott right now is not obvious favorite, Hendrick Motorsports was doing terrible in the first few races. And now they had two cars in the round of 12. They have one car in the round of 8. But you know what team is really impressive in the round of 8 before I get to the actual NASCAR race? Stewart-Haas. Stewart-Haas has 4 cars in the Elite 8. That is impressive. And if they could get all 4 of their cars in the championship 4? No. That's cheat right there. That's cheating. Alright. But the basic point of this whole race was, at the beginning of the race, Joey Logano was mainly dominating. He did win stage 1, at least I think. I didn't actually see the end of stage 1. I do know that the other car that was dominant was Kevin Harvick, but unfortunately Kevin Harvick had a pit road penalty, and he ended up finishing almost 1 lap down, which kind of sucks because Kevin Harvick would have probably did something with Chase Elliott. That would have been an exciting finish. But overall, it was just dominated by Fords, and Chase Elliott got in the lead during the last stage, ended up keeping the lead, well, in the last 30 laps, because Brad Keselowski was the leader before, but Brad Keselowski did not pit. When he came to the pits, he ended up finishing 6th, which was not enough to keep him in the round. Keep him moving on to next round. Ryan Blaney was actually the closest one to moving on. Ryan Blaney was 6 points off of Kurt Busch, who ended up finishing a lap down because he also had a pit road penalty, pit road tire violation, and that ended up almost costing him. But he'll move on to live another day. So the 8 drivers that will be going on into the next round are Chase Elliott, Eric Almirola, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch, Clint Bowyer. Did I actually forget the other drivers? Dang, who are the other drivers? I can't believe I actually forgot about the other drivers. Hold on. And Joey Logano. Alright, so let me go back through the... You know what, guys? That's the basis point of this. I can't believe I forgot that Joey Logano's name. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for all the support on these 3 videos that you've seen today. If you can, please smash the like button, and I will see you guys later. Peace.